And I think because I do have a tendency to like be a people pleaser, like go along with what other people think, and also have that kind of like shy aspect to my personality, I kind of have throughout my life kind of like walked this line of like, do I want to speak up and like say what I really think and feel in this situation and kind of take what feels like a risk? Or do I want to like, have everything go smoothly and like it doesn't really matter what I think in this situation, or maybe I shouldn't speak up? And I'm learning now that like what I have to say and like my thoughts really are valuable, and that I should speak up um pretty
Hmm.
much in like every situation, whereas like in the past I haven't as much. And things often go well when I do speak up and say what I think is correct. So um
Hmm.
that is a piece of advice I would give.
Yeah. So more like if you have those moments, if you're an INFJ and you have those moments where you feel like you're taking a risk by saying your thoughts or your opinion, to just lean into the risk,
Mhm.
essentially, as opposed to running away from it.
Yeah, and I think that could be ascribed to a lot of people in general. I
Hmm.
mean, I think there are some people out there that are very um don't really care what other people think about them, or just very like, say what they think, or like that sort of thing. But I think it's pretty wide ranging, but especially for someone like me, who kind of has that like second guessing slash, it's just like a conflict between strong beliefs and people pleasing tendencies, like,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I also think that if you use a lot of FE, like you do value like harmony. You do
Hmm.
value people getting along, people being happy. So yeah, sometimes saying the opinion can potentially stir the pot, and I think that's uncomfortable
Hmm.
sometimes, especially for IFE
Oh,
users.
for sure. And I think
Um,
I use it so much, also thinking about kind of like my younger self, to where I've literally kind of been in situations where I've used so much FE that I'm like, there's no, like, this doesn't make any sense. Like, because thinking about when I like needed like medical help or something, like, which just happened, like, I'm like, oh no, like, I don't want to make it about me. This is so embarrassing. Like, I'll just
even
handle
though
it.
like it should be about you,
What?
even though it should be about you because you're like dying.
Yeah, no, really, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, I can handle it, like I can do it myself. But it's like, no, like others care about you and like want you to be okay. But I just have this
Right.
belief that that would be like disruptive, or like embarrassing, or like say something bad about me, if I was to
Hmm.
ask for help, or like show that I was weak in some kind of way. Uh, so that is kind of another piece of advice, is like say your opinions, but also like ask for help when you need it, or like show your flaws, sort of thing.